One of the biggest questions in this space is when is alt season? And if you are part of our CT club at learningcrypto.com, you will know that we are waiting for alt season. We've had some small alt seasons. So for instance, many of our micro caps, whether it's PAAL and other kind of micro caps, when like INJ, when we got into it at around $3, that turned into kind of an alt season. But the overall market really hasn't seen an alt season. First off, spoiler alert, when Ethereum starts rising like crazy, that is when you're usually going to see an alt season. But I have some historical data, which many of you don't know this. So I'm going to go over some really interesting facts here. All right. So Bitcoin dominance has never left its uptrend in dominance since late 2022, early 2023. Okay, so here are some dates here of what you need to pay attention to. This is actually really important. If you want to see your alts skyrocket, this is probably going to be a really good indicator of whether or not your alts are going to go ballistic. And we haven't seen that yet. If you're new to this space, we have not seen alt season yet. You'll know when we hit alt season. All right, so the first date, the couple dates that I'm going to go over are 2016, 2017. Bitcoin dominance was at 95%. That's when we hit alt season, pretty much. So Bitcoin dominance means like the overall market of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin takes up that much liquidity out of the entire market. So once Bitcoin hits a certain price, then it kind of chills out, and you see the alts or money from Bitcoin going into the alts. That's pretty much what alt season is, and it's incredible. So 2016, 2017, we saw 95% dominance, and then alts went ballistic. Like, wow, that was an incredible alt season. I've almost never seen anything like that. The next one, 2020, 2021, we had a 70% dominance top. So that means like when Bitcoin dominance hit 70% and started going lower from there, that is when alts went crazy. Remember Solana? Yeah, that's what happened. Pretty much went from a couple bucks to $200, almost $300 or whatever. That is, you're going to see many, many different alts that are right now in the $10 million, $20 million range go into the billions. You're going to see alts that are in the hundreds of millions go to the multiple tens, maybe 20s, maybe 30, 50, $100 billion market caps. This is what happens during alt season. Okay, so what should we look forward to now? Right now, Bitcoin dominance, I think, is, hold on, let me check, 48.9%. So if we're going off of historical data here, Bitcoin dominance doesn't have to rise as much as 95%, as we saw back in 2020, 2021, which only had a 70% dominance top, which is what started alt season. Now, we have 2024, 2025, in my opinion, it's going to be around 50 to 60% dominance. Right now, we're at 48.5. That's when that would probably be the top. If we're going off of history, that's going to be the top, and that is when you could expect a massive Bitcoin rally, altcoin rally, especially now that we have the halving coming up, and we also have institutions that are definitely going to be interested in a spot Ethereum ETF. I'm having reports now, like I've seen, I don't have it up right now, but around like April or May, that we could see a spot Ethereum ETF. And if we do that, that could be pretty incredible, because because first off, you're not going to have grayscale overhanging the Ethereum spot ETF. You're not going to have that. You're just going to have institutions that are trying to grab up as much Ethereum as possible. They're probably going to want to control the entire network, which is a whole nother story, which doesn't make me very happy, but it's going to spark a crazy alt season, in my opinion. So with that said, I do think, going forward, I think we are going to top sometime this year. I would say third quarter, maybe slightly higher in longer in the year, that's when we're going to see our top in this market. But until then, this is what we've been preparing for at learningcrypto.com. If you want to see how we prepare for it, and I mean, this is my 4th bull market. We know how to play a bull market. I'm telling you right now, we don't get paid from any of these companies. We don't need to because we play it so well. That's all I have. Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.